Okay, it's Friday night, we're in the pub, we've got a bevy, and the big talking point I think this time around is pretty obvious, it's Manchester United v Liverpool. I want to just ask how you all sort of feel about this game first of all. I know how I feel about it, but like Ian, you know the form Liverpool are in and the form they're in, and you know where the game is, and you know about the rivalry and all of those things. Right now, Friday night, how do you feel about this game?
I've just become very nervous all of a sudden, and I wasn't before. For 15 minutes on Tuesday, when we were clearly Brazil 1970 and playing better than any other football team has ever played, I thought if I was a United fan sitting watching this, if I was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I'd resign now, just in case, just so I don't have to face what's coming to me on Sunday. By half time, I was kind of like, this is getting a bit scary now, and maybe, I think they've got players who can do incredible things out of nothing.
Yep.
They've got about 6 lads across the front four who can do incredible things out of nothing, but then they've got literally nothing behind them, and there's no structure, and they've got the worst centre backs on the planet. I don't care if you've got Rafael Varane, he's playing at Man United levels now. So they've got no defence, they've got no midfield, they've got no identity, they've got no tactics, they can't change anything, they can't cope. If they have to get in a half time and rearrange, they don't know how to. We're a better football team than them. Everything says we can take them. But I've said that many seasons against Man United. I've spoken about how bad their back four is many, many times, and they've made me look stupid. But we're the better team. We are the best team.
Yeah, we're clearly the better team. But this is a game, Emilia, where there's loads of emotion around it, where it's slightly different, or very different, to your run-of-the-mill Premier League game. How are you feeling about this one?
Dead nervous and have been all week, and even Wednesday night didn't make me feel any less nervous about it. I think what's mad is that when you compare them like for like, going to the Wanda Metropolitano and playing Atletico Madrid should be something that makes you more nervous than going to Old Trafford. But I think the difference is that even going to that ground, which was full of fans for one of the first times, and full of fans that were very much like, they were dead excited to be there because they haven't been back for as long as we have. That still feels a bit like ours, like going there because of what we've done there, and the kind of the grandness of it and the kind of intimidating nature of it has almost been wiped away by what we've achieved there. That you kind of go, this is as much ours as it is yours at this point, because the moments that we've had here.
Look, going there's respect.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that there's just something about it. It doesn't matter what run of form we're in. It doesn't matter that Mo Salah is the best footballer on the planet. It still makes me incredibly nervous because there is something about that fixture. There's something about that ground, and there's something about that set of fans that just gets to us. And yeah, I'm really, really nervous, and I wish I wasn't, but I am.
Yeah, it'd be lovely, wouldn't it, Shaun, to be like just sort of bouncing into it, going, yeah, well, we're obviously better. But have you got that nag?
I'm excited. I'm excited, and I think I'll tell you why. Like, this is an opportunity, without going all Jurgen Klopp on it. It's an opportunity to do serious damage to them. Like, we can go in. I was saying to Ian before it, probably been to Old Trafford 15 times, seen us win twice. Yeah. Last year doesn't really count, does it? You can sort of wipe that out. But the 2 times that we won, we had the best striker in the world. So the first time that we won, we had Torres, and he was the best striker in the world by a distance. The second time that we won there, we had Suarez, and he was the best striker in the world by a distance.
So that's the 4-1 and the 3-0?
Yeah. So I feel like now we've got the best striker in the world going into it. And yet we've had Salah the last few seasons, but he's never been in this form. And I just think that, it's Old Trafford. And I am nervous, by the way. I feel exactly the same as you two do. But I just feel like this is the one where, going into it, I feel the same as I did for those two, where I feel we could really do damage. And when I say do damage, it could be 3-0 by half time. And I'm never usually this optimistic, which means that it's even worse.
Your way of putting it is that's made me feel a lot better, and I almost, in a weird way, I feel more confident on the basis that they had that result in Europe, because if they'd gone into it feeling, obviously they've got something to prove because they're playing us and they've had a terrible run of form in the league, but if they'd come out of a terrible result there, they would feel even more so like they had something to prove.
They'd become wounded, wouldn't they?
Exactly, and that's the kind of, well, watch us then. That's what you don't want them to do. I'd like them to go in cocky. I'd like them to go in feeling like this is always a difficult fixture for Liverpool, and almost underestimating what we're going to bring to the table.
I just also feel like I could sit here and absolutely tear United apart, and I have been doing all season, and I don't like the manager. I think he's an absolute fraud. I think he must be sitting there.
I won't stop you there. Whatever happens this weekend, it's not Ollie's fault, and they should keep him in the job.
Oh yeah, give him a 10-year contract, because he will make the.
To get full access to this show, click on the link in the post and subscribe to Talk Premium. You get all of our content, including previews, reviews, post-match content, exclusive interviews and loads of transfer chats. So subscribe to the Anfield Wrap now. We share the journey of supporting Liverpool from heart of the city.